MzLiv91 here. In this video, we're going to look at acquiring the No Peeking Triumph, requiring you to close all darkness rifts in the throne world. There are 10 rifts in total, and in this video, we'll take you from rift to rift so you can follow along nice and easily. Let's jump in. The first rift is located in the Miasma patrol area. On spawning into the Quagmire, head left and follow the path through to Miasma. On entering Miasma, hug the wall to the left-hand side, following it round until you find a Scorn temple. To the right of the temple entrance, you'll see a small statue. The first rift is located behind it. You won't be able to close the rift using normal weapon damage. Instead, you'll need the Parasite exotic grenade launcher. This is acquired from a questline following completion of the Witch Queen campaign. One of the intrinsic perks of the Parasite is that when you damage yourself with its blast, you obtain a buff called Worm Byproduct. You'll need to be affected by Worm Byproduct to close the rifts. To do this, simply shoot the floor a few feet away from you until the buff appears on the left-hand side. Then you can simply shoot the rift with another weapon to close it. Rift number 2 is located in Miasma's Lost Sector, Metamorphosis. Head out through the entrance to the Hive Temple area and turn right. As you reach the final set of structures before leaving Miasma, turn left. As you approach the broken overpass, the entrance to the Lost Sector is on your right. Head down into the Lost Sector, clearing all the enemies, killing the boss, and obtaining the cache code. Picking things back up at the Lost Sector chest, you'll see just behind it is a Hive lift. The rift is located at the top of the arc through which the Hive lift fires you. Therefore, you'll only have a limited time to shoot the rift. I'd suggest applying the Worm Byproduct buff prior to taking the Hive lift. As you enter the lift, you should look slightly down and to your right, as that is where the rift will be located as you hit the top of the arc. If you miss the rift on your first attempt, there's no need to panic. You can simply follow this route back round to the chest area and try as many times as is required. From here, fast travel back to the Quagmire. Rift number 3 is located down in Temple of the Cunning. This rift is by far the one which requires the most travel. On spawning into the Quagmire, head across the centre of the map, before turning left and heading down towards Temple of the Wrathful. As you enter Temple of the Wrathful, head to the right, using the nodes on the wall to light your path. When you encounter the first enemies, you're free to kill them, but they can be ignored and you can keep to the right. Either way, you're going to want to jump through the portal. When you exit the portal, go straight ahead. Keep to the left of the round room and head across the bridge. Follow the path down into the Temple of the Cunning. As you enter Temple of the Cunning, head straight on, before dropping down and taking the green lit path to your left. Go straight across the first room and pass through the broken hive wall. You can also head straight across the room with the platform in the middle, turning left after you exit. This brings us down to the area in which the rift is located. You'll need to drop down before following the path round to your right. After dropping down, you'll see swinging obstacles. These should be relatively straightforward to pass by. Immediately after the swinging obstacles, you'll want to jump up into the structure on your right. You'll then need to jump across a small gap. My advice is to stay left. After passing under one more swinging obstacle, you'll head into a cave area. The rift is located on a rock up above you. There are a series of 2 rocks below and to its right, which you can use to jump up. After closing this rift, you'll again want to fast travel back to the spawn point in Quagmire. The 4th rift is located in Quagmire's Lost Sector, Extraction. To access the Lost Sector, head straight across the centre of Quagmire from the spawn point. As you encounter the cliff edge, you'll see a deep sight node. Activate this node to reveal a path down to your right and into the Lost Sector. Follow this path all of the way down until you've entered Extraction. At that point, you can clear out all of the enemies, including the boss, and obtain the cash token. Picking things up facing the open chest, you'll see the rift by turning 180 degrees and looking up. It's hidden behind a small black orb. You'll need to shoot above or below the orb to close the rift. For a final time, you'll want to fast travel back to the spawn point in Quagmire. The 5th rift is located in Quagmire's patrol area. From the spawn point, you want to keep right, heading past the first set of buildings before hugging the right hand side of the map up the stairs. As you jump up onto the ledge, there's a small cubic structure to your right. The rift is located within this structure, in the hole within the roof space. Number 6 is located in the patrol area in Florescent Canal. Turn 180 degrees from rift number 5, head out of the structure and turn to your right. Follow the path through into Florescent Canal. As you enter Florescent Canal, you'll want to keep to the right. Follow the edge of the map round until you reach a little structure out on a pier. The rift is out behind the structure. Seventh rift is located within Florescent Canal's Lost Sector, Sepulcher. Head back across the pier and continue in a straight line. As you reach the edge of the map space, turn right into a crescent area. Towards the centre of the crescent is the entrance to the Sepulcher Lost Sector. Follow the stairs down into the Lost Sector and clear out the enemies. Picking things up facing the opening chest, you'll find the rift 90 degrees to your right. The 8th rift is located in the Court of Thorns. Whilst it's possible to access this rift through certain instances of the Wellspring activity, it can equally be seen from patrol. Make your way back up the stairs and out of the Lost Sector. On exiting, turn 180 degrees and jump up onto the ledge. Travel up the stairs and through the middle of the fluorescent curtain towards the doorway in front of you. As you pass through the doorway, turn right and make your way up the stairs into the Court of Thorns. The rift is located high up and in the distance. You'll want a long-range weapon such as a sniper or scout rifle to make closing this rift easier. The rift isn't visible from the entrance to the Court of Thorns. To see the rift, head down the right-hand side of the map, past the statue in the centre. Pause at the top of the stairs and look up. You should note that there can be issues with this rift rendering. If the rift fails to render, you can still close it. To ensure that you have the correct angle, point your long-range weapon at the space where you'd expect the rift to be based on the image shown in the video. You can check that you have the correct angle by firing without the worm byproduct buff. You should see Immune. Once you have the worm byproduct buff, simply look back to the same point and fire your weapon to close the rift. The 9th rift is located in Queen's Bailey. You'll need to head back out of the Court of Thorns the way you came in. As you re-enter the Florescent Canal, pass through the doorway and head down the stairs to your right. Move past the statue and follow the pathway round into the large doorway. You can follow this path all the way into Queen's Bailey. On entering Queen's Bailey, make your way down the stairs and through the archway. Within the first courtyard, the rift is located to your left. You'll know you're in the right place because there are 2 hive statues on the wall beneath it. The 10th rift is located within the Altar of Reflection Insight mission within the Witch Queen campaign. You can launch this mission from within the Sepulcher Lost Sector located within Florescent Canal. As you'll see in the video, you need to head back to the crescent in the middle of Florescent Canal, heading out of Queen's Bailey the way you came in. When you arrive at the entrance and see the Altar of Reflection node, head down into the Sepulcher Lost Sector down the stairs in the usual way. Clear the ads from the first and second rooms. Once you've cleared the second room, turn your attention to the Deep Sight node in the middle of the room. Interact with this and you'll see luminous lines appear on the floor. When correctly aligned, these make up the Witch Queen symbol. To align them, go to the small platform to the right as you came in. Once aligned, they'll spawn a portal. This will take you through to the Cursed Pools area, where you'll have to complete 2 puzzles. For each puzzle, 4 symbols will spawn within circles on the small wall in the centre. The puzzles are completed by jumping into the pools in the correct order. The order is determined by reading the symbols on the wall from left to right. These correspond to the symbols above the pools. Once you've completed the puzzle, head through the door. Move through the first room and into the second. Once in the second room, you'll need to clear out all of the loosened hive. This will open the door up on the ledge at the back of the room, taking you into the memory altar. Go to the center of the altar, but don't view the memory. Turn around 150 degrees back to your left, and you'll see the rift off in the distance. And there you have it, all 10 rifts and your no peeking triumph complete. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, please like and subscribe because that would really help me out. If you've any other questions for me about Destiny 2 The Witch Queen, please swing by my Twitch channel. I tend to stream a couple of nights a week. I also stream most weekends. My link is in the description below. If you like this video, you may like the one that's currently displayed over on the right of the screen, so do check that out as well. That's all from me, so thanks again for watching.